Again, I was initially thinking that this here is supposed to go all the way back, but it's not. See, so shift lever there. Or actually, hang on, let me try something. I'm gonna try putting it. If it's in neutral like that, it goes even further in. That's the neutral. Remember, the reverse pulls it out, which this certainly disengages the overdrive. Okay. Mechanically, that's just great because I mean, if you don't want to you don't want to ensure your transmission on a switch. Right? Switches and electrical parts, they wear out, they burn. So that's why it's mechanical. Mechanical, guys, it's always better, always more reliable, always better than electrical parts. Might not always be convenient. That's why when it's inconvenient or more expensive, you know, they often use switches and solenoids and wiring. But wherever possible, mechanical is always better. Okay. Right now it's in reverse. It's in a neutral. If it's in first gear, it still won't go all the way in. See now what happens. Let's see what happens if I put it in second gear. Okay, put it in neutral. It's now in the second gear. Will it go further in? Or not? No, apparently not. Put it in third. Yeah. Still won't go any further. So it actually, maximum distance it will go is apparently like half a centimeter from this edge here. So let's put this gear back. It's like misaligned. It's not aligned. What the hell? It's not supposed to be like this. It's certainly not supposed to be like that. It's like that, no. It's not like that, right? Oh, maybe they bent this. I don't recall it being so hard to remove. Yeah, no, this is right. That is weird. See, there's a big space here. It's misaligned. It's supposed to fit nicely around this. What the hell is going on? Case is correct. Is it possible for this case to be on the wrong side? This one? It's like bent. That's weird. We'll see, even though this here is locked, this gear won't move. The shaft goes through it, inside it. It is then affected by its movement to here. Directly, but this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna loosen the bolts of the case. Maybe it's just the case that's twisted. It's twisted. Okay, I see what the problem might be. Very strange. This is weird. That's very fucking weird. Damn it, I don't know what to say. Just look at the manual. Nothing says anything. Everything's correct. Let's just keep going, see what happens. Maybe it's just this force of the spring that pushes it in, but it is okay. It's not aligned for sure. Housing's correct. Gear here so it doesn't move. hell's going on? I'm gonna have to use a gear pull to remove this. What the hell is going on? To remove this. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Sweating nicely. What the hell? Force to put some more oil. Okay, now you guys can see how the overdrive works. It's actually in third gear now. See that the shaft, if this is out that way, I didn't activate this, you know, I just pulled it by hand, but in reality this would push this gear out that way, so that the whole hub here turns and the outer gears turn as well. And these gears in turn, they go inside that big this here. Inside here. See? When the gear is inside this, let me see the technical name so that I stop talking like a fucking robot. It's called pinion cage. Dumb name, but pinion cage is turning, you see? So that's one gear, one of the extra gears, one of the overdrive gears. And then when the other gear, when the sun gear is inside it like that, now it'll move the whole thing without moving the outer gears. So it'll move that one. Sorry, I sort of said it the wrong way. When these little gears aren't moving, it's moving this here, the whole thing here, through this bigger part. When this is out like that and the outer gears are moving like that, you see the outer gears are moving, then it's actually just turning around on the inside, just like a differential. It's just turning around in here without turning it through here. It's actually turning it through this smaller part here. You'll soon see. So that's probably the lowest. That's probably fourth gear. I'm not sure which gear it is. I'd have to check. Yeah. relative sizes. If this is turning a big gear, then it's actually lower. So yeah, this is fourth gear. Sorry, this is fifth gear. Inside like that, that would be fifth gear. And it's turning the whole thing. Maybe it's supposed to stay like this. It's just weird. This shift rail is actually sticking out to one side, which is really weird. But I didn't step on anything. Now it is a little tough to turn right now. There's supposed to be oil in there, but the whole thing's turning. If it's out like that, then only here is turning. See the difference? Right now, the way it is, these outer gears here, the little ones, they aren't turning. See? It's like that. You know, they are turning. The outer gears are turning. Which means power transmission is going through this smaller circle. These two, they will separate, by the way. There's a really fucking bitch of a snap ring inside here in between, which I have no idea how anybody would remove it, but it is there. So they do separate, but I didn't separate them. Fuck. But yeah, so they do separate. But like I said, it's just pretty much like almost like a differential. These outer gears are turning like this when they're spinning. You see, this whole thing is spinning, but the outer gears, the little ones, they're also spinning. Oh, let me go even closer here. You see? Which means once they're inside here, I'll just put this in for a while. So, well, those are the two options. Everything will become clear once I put the other parts in. So one option, once this is disconnected from this gear inside, the little gears outside, they spin. And if these two gears are together, then the outer gears outside, they're locked and they don't spin. That's because they're now locked. They're meshed with the gear inside. When it's like this, they're not meshed with the gears inside there. I mean, sorry. They're always meshed with the gears inside there. But remember, there's teeth on this piece of on this circular steel here, and those teeth right now, they're just riding in between that groove, so they're this allows this whole case to turn without turning the gear inside. But once they're together, now they're together, and the whole thing will turn like that, you see? A little bit too much friction here, but I think that's normal because it's dry. So we get some oil, and I'm just going to put some oil, see if that is indeed the case. Okay, let's continue with the assembly. But from what I recall, it was like this. It's just coming back to me. It was twisted like this, which I don't really like. I'd like to see it's like around like that. There's a little C. That seat's sort of like this. It's not going completely around it, which I would like. For some reason, it already came like that. It's because of this hole here. Or if it's just this hole here. This hole has lots of play in it. So I might just have to re-drill this hole here. Okay, same size drill, but I'll just twist the drill in the correct direction. Probably do that. Now, yeah, you see, it'll go in straight. It wasn't there. So there's lots of. See how there's lots of play here, but here, this guy here. Right here. The guy itself is off. I'd have to put a square here. I don't have a square right now.